Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Syafiqah binti Muhammad Saleh and entry number is H21A2317. Okay, I will present my part. My part is introduction. Okay, introduction of the research. Research have four types. One is identify of the issues. Second, we can collect information for the many solve. We can analyze the issue, and the last one we can start the study of the issue. Okay, besides on this, we study on the research in the journal. We find the problem of sexual harassment is a healthy problem among the public. Okay, sexual harassment is not the new issue, but it has become a global issue, which is a spark of debate among of many countries in the world. Sexual harassment have a negative effect on the employers and the company. Okay, sexual harassment belongs to the various of types, like a treatment based on the sex that affected by the dignity of women and men at the work. They can include physical touch. This problem. First of all, is we study on the journal of the soft. We find the first is individual attitude. Okay, attitude is one of the cause of any problem. Such customer will have a bad attitude, which like the harass employees with by various type of the sexual. Okay, second is a research problem. What we find is the organization management problem. Organization is a play of more important role in many problems. Sexual harassment problem is due more infecting in management. Okay, the last one is physical conditioner of employee. This because restaurant always using the concept is customer always right. Employees do not have the right defend themselves. Yes, slow should wear the sexy clothes and take care of the customer no matter what the situation.
Hello, my name is Nurul Nur Hidayah binti Muhammad Nazri. My matrix number H21A2594. Okay, I will be explain about the research objective and questions, and also I will be explain about the literature review. Okay, the research objective at here have a three. First of all, we want to identify the condition of worker in hospitality industry in Malaysia. Second, we will to determine the hotel reputation in the hospitality industry in Malaysia. And the last, we will to study the working relationship employees in hospitality industry in Malaysia. For the research question, we want to know what is a condition of worker in hospitality industry in Malaysia, and second, we want to know what the hotel reputations in hospitality industry in Malaysia, and the last, we want to know what is a working relationship of employees in hospitality industry in Malaysia. Literature review. Before that, we go to literature aspect. First, this research will focus on the hotel industry related to sexual harassment. To produce a complete research, student need to many reference source of different informations, and in addition to obtain more detailed informations, student need to find and read other research like article in internet and Google Scholar. Okay, literature review at here have two variables. First was independent variables and second was dependent variables. Independent variables at here have employees conditions, hotel reputations, reduced employees reputations, and the dependent variables also have the effect sexual harassment in hotel industry in Malaysia.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Hana Fazlina binti Cik Ghanizan and my matric number is H2A2059. For my part, I will presenting on the theory and hypothesis development. So, here the conceptual framework. Conceptual framework is the representation to illustrate the expected relationship between the variable. Conceptual framework help research to develop theories based on the possible relationship So, the conceptual framework shows the expected relationship between the employee conditions, hotel reputation, and reduce employee retention with the effect of sexual harassment in hospitality industry in Malaysia. Next, research hypothesis. Research hypothesis is a statement or adequate assumption about the relationship variable based on observation. So, based on the previous conceptual framework, the research hypothesis of this study, there is significant relationship between employee condition, hotel reputation, and reduced employee retention with the effect of sexual harassment in hospitality industry in Malaysia. So, that's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, my name is Siti Aja binti Wahman Asih. My matric number H21A2656. I want to present my part is method and collection data. So first, introduction. The information gathering in this research gather from this chapter. So in this chapter show the discussion on the techniques of research methodology that used for the study. The data collection gathered through the chapter that guide our study, and also we discuss the research instrument and collection of data analysis in this chapter. Research design. In questionnaire survey was used the collected primary data and secondary data for the study. The survey focused on women more than often than men. Then questionnaire comprised of the three sections. This assess the sexual harassment experience of the respondent on environmental and personality, trail and demographic data of the respondent. So then for the category of three type of sexual harassment is gender harassment, unwanted sexual attention, and sexual coercions. Population and sample. Population and sample have four target. First, target population, sample size, and sample technique and instrument. So, example questionnaire, demographic characteristic of participant, factor which increase the risk becoming a victim of sexual abuse, three effect sexual harassment with employer, job certification.
Is Nur Eliana binti Muhammad Zulkifli. My matric number is H21A233A. As a result of this study, I was able to understand many things from this study, namely data analysis, descriptive statistics, reliability test, and correlation test. In analysis data, it has primary and secondary data. Reliability test can be broken down into three categories, which is test reliability, and last but not least, correlation test, which is the researcher can find the independent variable and dependent variable. The hope after completing the study is that the researcher can learn a lot about sexual harassment in the hospitality industry. Things like this will bring danger to everyone, including victims of sexual harassment. This matter needs to be reported to the responsible people for this matter so that this problem is not prevalent in working sector.
Conclusion: sexual harassment is one of the wrongful acts and will be subject to legal action. Each employee must prevent this act of sexual harassment because it can directly will affect against himself and that company. Sexual harassment also can affect individual life and directly affect his job. It is very important for individuals to understand these evils of sexual harassment.